Hello, Barmy Badrami. Welcome to another tea and
Tea
and talk. Yes, indeed. It's been a while. We've had a lot happening in HQ. Not all of it's been great. January was an absolute cluster cluck, wasn't it?
It's not been great. It's not been great.
It's not been great.
It's not,
It's not been great.
we're still alive though.
We're still alive though.
We have our limbs.
We have our limbs.
We still have
Do you
our
want
limbs.
to tell everyone the story about poor old Mara? Because everyone was like asking me a bit more in depth, and I didn't want to say it until we had time to flesh out the
Well,
information.
it's not. It's actually just sort of keeping her comfy and things like that. So our baby cat.
Yes, our baby cat.
Our baby cat went missing for 24 hours, which is not unusual for cats to sort of like get trapped in somewhere, or someone's decided, hello, do you want food? And it's like, oh yes, I'll come in and have food with you and I'll sleep here. But I went to go to bed and the window was still open and I heard her crying in the road behind us.
That was like 2 days after.
Is everyone with me? Does everyone understand my pain?
Right, I'm going to let you tell the story and I'll listen.
Everyone understand my pain where I just explained that she went missing for 24 hours.
Alright,
go
go
on the Sunday and we found her on the Monday. 24 hours.
Go on, you carry on.
There's that 3 days later.
Carry on.
Please send me prayers. And well wishing. And strength. And strength. But I found her. And she wasn't limping, she was full on walking on 3 legs.
Yeah.
Excuse the camera, that is the giant cat.
Yeah,
that's
Floof.
not Mara, that's Floof.
That's Floofinator.
Decided she's going to wreck the joint. But she had no blood or anything on her, and I thought, well, she must have, I don't know, she's hurt her foot.
Yeah. The only thing I can think is that she's obviously been in this trap. And
Right, hang on. Hello. So we found her limping. We don't know what's happened to her at this point.
No.
Shush, you've already said.
Yep.
You've now given away a whole puzzle. This is why I'm not allowed to review films.
Can we carry on? Carry on.
So I took her to the vet. She's completely shattered her foot, her ankle and her lower leg. Which meant, unfortunately, she's had to have her leg amputated. So we now have a tripod cat.
Yes.
And 2 regular 4-legged cats.
Yes.
So yes, she'd been caught. They believe that she was caught in a snare trap.
Yeah.
Because she'd also, I think she had a bit of blood circulation damage to her foot as well. So
yeah.
So unfortunately, she after a few days of being found.
Yep.
She then had to have her leg amputated. So
yeah.
she has been absolutely miserable.
Yep. She was.
She's sulking upstairs in our bedroom. She refused to come downstairs. Not being seen without my leg. So,
yeah.
But we got her a flower, the flower cone, just
yeah.
to sort of cheer her up a little bit, which did actually work. And today she's had a full day without a cone on. She's very, very happy, but she still doesn't want to come downstairs.
No, she still doesn't want to come downstairs.
She still doesn't want to come downstairs. She wants to sit in the bedroom.
And sulk.
But
she
has been spoilt rotten.
Yes, she's been spoilt rotten with lots and lots of posh food and posh toys and all sorts of stuff.
Posh wall drink for dogs. I don't remember what it's called. It was like 40 fur or like.
That's it.
40. It's a little carton of drink for dogs, vitamin water like stuff. It's to help dogs that don't drink that much. Thought give that to her. She loved it. So did the others.
Yeah.
She's had very posh cat food.
That's right.
Just to keep everything, all her levels boosted up. She's quite happy.
Yeah.
But she's still enjoying her normal food.
That's right. Yeah.
So she's doing well. Wound healing lovely. She can walk around on her 3 legs, bless her.
Yeah.
Just not her normal parkouring,
That's
up
it.
onto the wardrobes, then jumping from the wardrobes onto the bed. Although she did launch herself across the bed and I got a wound.
That's it. You
I've
got
got
a
a
wound.
wound today. Normally, like I've got like little wounds on my fingers from her, but this one, just the blood was just coming down my finger. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, look, I'm dying.
Oh no, wasn't that bad. But yeah, I'm just glad she's sort of on the mend a little, which is a good sign in a
Hello,
way.
giant floof.
You know, and we went. Obviously, I've been doing a bit of training with her, Rocky style, trying to get her to go up and down the stairs a bit, get her using her legs.
Yeah, get her using her
Dun
legs.
dun dun. You know.
Yeah.
So you know, and
If
we're
anyone
gonna.
wants to send a donation, that will go towards buying her more of this posh food that she really
That's
likes.
right. That's right. And
That's only available. The only place I've seen that is a sort of like a country pet food or pet supplies shop called Gladwell's
yeah,
in Faversham in Kent. It's very posh. It's
very
nice.
push.
It's very nice, and they got a nice two nice little dogs in there.
Yeah.
They have to put in a prison because people go in there with their dogs, and if there's a nervous dog, they have to put them into prison.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh no, has he gone to prison?
Oh dear.
It's a little cage. It's a little cage. Oh no, you're in prison.
That's it. And I'm thinking of enrolling her in Cobra Kai.
Because you did one of those stupid AI thingies.
Fear does not exist in this dojo, does it?
You try telling yourself that.
All right.
Oh.
And we also went and got Mara some bones from the local butchers today, didn't we?
One of the local butchers. Yeah, we got two where we are.
Yeah. Well, one of them doesn't do bones and stuff, so we.
I don't know. I've never really asked them.
I didn't ask them.
They used to years ago, but they don't do now.
Yeah, no, I asked the other day, and they said no, they don't do that anymore. It's all. You know,
we got some bones from the Baldy butchers in the Brambledown farm shop today.
So big shout out to them, 50p, and we're gonna make.
Well, it was they wanted. They don't normally sell them.
No.
That was she did that on the corner.
Did it? Yeah, put that on the donation.
That was we give donation, and that was all I had. I was like, because everything no one gives cash anymore.
No.
That was what I had. I went and found that in the car.
So we're gonna boil that all up and make it into a nice sort of meat broth. Bone broth for the babies.
Yeah, so they can all have a bit of that because it's all just going to be standard beef, nothing else.
That's it.
Please remember, if you're going to make bone broth for your pets, please do not include onion, no matter what pet you're making it for, or garlic.
Bad for onion.
Or salt.
No.
Just bones, water, boil for goodness gracious, how long?
Yes, I used to do that for Ruby, bless her. R.I.P.
Oh, bless her.
Bless her. Yeah, I used to do that for Ruby. But yeah, so, and obviously, I've had a bit of a wibbly month as well.
You have?
Yes. Yeah. Started at Christmas Eve. I got some bad news, so that was not fun. My sister-in-law died, which was epic fail, epic rubbish. So family was very upset, and we went to the funeral the other day, and then I lost my new job again.
Yeah, you lost your new job again,
Which sucks.
It was a mutual thing. They didn't have to explain to people, because otherwise people are going to think like you're bad news. But just to explain to people the job you were doing. It was only a few hours, and one of the teams that you weren't fitted for, and they couldn't fit you anywhere else. They could not fulfil your hours. So it wasn't you didn't do anything wrong. They just couldn't fulfil your hours. So it was a bit of a shame. But
it was a bit of a shame.
Bit of a shame.
I just feel like I've had a bit of a spare of bad luck. So positive thoughts, Badger Army, for Mr. Badger.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully we'll push forward. And obviously, I'll continue the unemployment and the quest for the Silver Plaque series. And you guys will know. If you haven't seen any of those, I think we're up to episode 15 or something. And I did reboot it. So please watch those as well. But yes, so let's be a bit more cheerful. We had, obviously, had some ups and downs, the other ups and downs.
Look at my t-shirt. I'll printer.
Yeah.
0. And then do that, because that's an M. Oh, look at you, check it.
0. And he does that bit where he goes up a little bit as well. Like that. But yes.
0.
That's it. Yeah, so January sucked cojones. Not a fan.
Hang on, we're supposed to be talking about
Positive
the
stuff.
positive stuff.
But
so
yes,
stop going
moving
back.
forward, you got an awesome T-shirt.
I had a
Actually,
lovely
Christmas
t-shirt.
was really nice.
We had a lovely Christmas.
We had a lovely
Yeah, but that was
Christmas.
December.
Yes.
We're talking about January. But
January,
we've moved on for January because it's now February.
February, yeah.
So what's coming up?
What's coming up? Ballamoran 2 is hopefully in the works again.
I was just talking about February in general for most people in the UK sort of thing.
Okay, go for that then. You do that. Lovers in the air.
Yeah, it's who you're sung.
Everywhere.
I'm the one that doesn't like Valentine's Day.
Lovers in the air.
And you'd forgotten it was Valentine's Day. I can't forget it's Valentine's Day.
I didn't think it was Valentine's.
The shops shove it down your neck.
I want this disclaimer, by the way. I did not forget it was Valentine's Day.
I don't care if you. To me, you know, there's another celebration in my family, so I'll just deal with. That's what it is. It's that day. Why would people want to celebrate a day of the martyrdom of St. Valentine? The poor fella, please read up on it. You wouldn't be celebrating it then.
Oh dear.
No. It's just a way for big companies to make a lot of money and make people that are on their own feel quite depressed and quite sad.
Yeah.
And the people that are in a relationship, it can be a lot of pressure.
Yes. There is that sort of thing.
There's like people, and I've like watched TikTok about that. They've got they're going to take their partner out to like some very romantic city to wherever they can afford, and you know this whole evening or day of stuff has cost them quite a couple of £100.
That's it.
And I'm like, why? You should tell your partner how much they are appreciated and loved.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Give me strength. Every day. You should tell people this every day. I do,
and I tell you I love you and I appreciate you and I care about you.
You can do your acts, depending on what your love language is. Some people's are, I can't remember, there's 5 love languages or something, and apparently you have 2. But like if you show a person in the way that you both express it, because some people are not, you know, public.
No.
What's it called?
PDA.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it has its place, you know. I love holding hands and stuff like that.
Yeah, but some people don't. I know personally friends that are couples, you know, I'm not been married for quite a long time, and they still walk. Well, they walk like they're running, but they're like about 1.5 foot away from each other. Do not touch, and they march, and they're quite stoic. But they are like a genuinely fantastic couple. But yeah, they do not do that. They do not do the displays of affection in public. That's behind closed doors for themselves. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's however you do it.
That's it. It's an each to their own type thing. I mean, everyone has different ways of displaying affection.
Whether or not that's flowers, an old colleague of mine, payday, every payday without fail, her husband brought her flowers.
Right.
That's nicer to do than one day a year.
Yeah, I think, like you were saying, there's a lot of pressure to put on for people. And if you're an old school bloke, and the joke of going to buy some Ferrero Rocher and some knackered old flowers from the garage forecourt don't really cut it these days, does it?
No, that's what I mean. There's a lot of pressure.
No.
And then there's a lot of expectation to go with
That's
that.
It.
There's some people that expect a lot on the day, and then there's others that are like the pressure of it.
That's it. And it's I don't think that's part of it that's not very good, because if you can't find what you want or you do what you want, I mean, there's always ways around it. You can make your own presents, things like that, but then you have to be with a partner that would appreciate that. You know, not everyone would appreciate someone making a card and stuff like that. People are very money orientated, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, and this is the whole going back to the problem. The problem of it, yes, because I think it just, in some ways, it causes more problems than it solves. And like you say, it shouldn't just be on one day. It should be a little bit every day.
So we used to do the, use the community food app, Olio, to prevent food waste and things. It's quite helpful.
Yeah,
We've
very
found
helpful.
it very helpful at the moment. And we got some like pre-made rolls and sandwiches the other evening. So we decided that was Saturday evening.
That's it.
So Sunday we managed to take some of those and we went
That's
for
it.
a picnic.
We did. We went for a nice picnic. Didn't we?
Yeah, we went to like one of the bird ponds, we call it the duck pond.
That's right. Yeah.
Faversham, and then just sat there and ate that whilst looking at the birds.
That's it. It was very cute, wasn't it? And you were playing with a little rat. Bless it.
It was a little rat. Little rat on the water side. He was on there, so I just was like, because there was some strawberries, so I would bite the strawberry and put it down and walk away and see how long it took for the little rat to come out and get it, and he ran off with it.
Yeah. It reminds me of the other summer when I was hand feeding a field mouse.
Yeah.
Blackberries. That was such a cute memory. But yeah, so that was lovely. But yeah, so everything is on the up, slow but steady.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I haven't been to the cinema of late, so we can't tell you about films.
Unfortunately not.
It has been quite a rough time, so we've not really either wanted to or been in the mood to.
That's it.
Or been well enough to go.
And when I've been in the mood, you've not been, so I've not pushed you. But obviously, Scream 7 is out at the end of the month, so I'm gearing up to sort of say, come on, we've got to go. Because it's going to be awesome.
What else is happening?
What else is happening?
February. What else do we have in February? You just had a trial run of it at my mum's today. Next Tuesday.
I'm off to Scotland.
Tumbleweed. What do we have for pudding?
Oh, Pancake Day.
Pancake Day. I can't believe he forgets
Pancake Day.
We because you're going to Scotland.
Yeah.
I sat with my mum and we've planned next week's. Because this is the one that gets people.
Okay.
So we plan next week's dinner. We're going to have a 3-course dinner.
No.
So for starters, which is my favourite thing, and I put a picture of this up every year, is I have pancake soup. This is where people go, pancake soup, what the heck is that? And it's like a stock of your choice.
Yep.
So we use Maggi, which is a liquid stock, hot water, and you roll up a pancake and you slice it so it ends up being strands, and you put that in it. It is that. That's pancake soup. It's a Hungarian sort of porpoise dish. I love it. I've had it ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
My mum's friend, when I was growing up, her parents from Hungary. And it was just brilliant. So we're having that.
Yeah.
And we're going to have crispy pancakes, a certain company used to make them. I don't know why you're doing that for. You like them?
No, I just got a cold chill.
Cold chill.
See, if we'd have done the
Is it like a horse going over your grave?
Probably. Go on.
And then we're having pancakes for afterwards. We're having a 3-course pancake dinner. Love it.
Boo earns.
And you're going to be in Scotland.
I am. Yes.
Eating haggis.
Haggis and probably the world's largest takeaway portions.
But you're going to probably have a munchie box.
I am probably either that or a massive chicken chow mein. If you go to Scotland, you must have a chicken chow mein. I know it sounds bizarre. I don't know,
that might just be that Chinese. That's around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
That's not far.
No, it's not far, but it is lovely. But yeah,
where you normally go, but you're going to Glasgow.
I am. I'm going to Glasgow town centre. So
if you're from Glasgow, you see him, and say hello.
That's it.
I would say that was Nugget, but Nugget is out there. So
I'm hoping
that's probably. I don't think it's Mara. Banging upstairs.
Well, hopefully meeting up with the lovely Gunner as well.
That'd be nice.
At some point.
That'd be nice.
Fingers crossed. So Gunner, if you're watching, fingers crossed that's going to happen. But yeah, so we've had lots of stuff. February, I am obviously.
So, but while you're chattering away, I thought I'd just put these. If anyone sees these,
they're really nice.
The Bisbars from Home Bargains. They're all new.
Yeah.
I want one.
I'm going to be joining a walking club, which is always fun. So I'll be doing that tomorrow night.
Yep, going to give that a go.
I'll let you know if that's a hit or a miss. I've also, I don't know if you know, it's not really channel news, but it is in a way. I am currently going to be part of Thrive Productions sci-fi film podcast.
Film podcast, that's nice, isn't it?
That's it.
You're really enjoying that.
I am the permanent co-host now, so
I'm kind of enjoying it because I get to sit here and watch these films with you majority of the time.
That's right, yes. And some of them are hits and some of them are misses. I'm not going to reveal any of them. I'm not allowed to. You need to watch the podcasts.
Yeah,
But what I can talk to you about is that there was a fantastic one. I forget the gentleman's name, but he creates all the old posters and all the posters for all the modern and all that VHS and DVDs, and they look awesome.
Give everyone a look. It's bouncy.
That's it. So please do check out Sci-Fi Film Horror Podcast or Thrive Productions for our latest collabs. And so lots of other stuff. Like I was saying, we went to a little bit of an indoor boot sale the other day, didn't we, as well?
Mm-hmm. That was at the Thistle Hill Community Centre on the Isle of Sheppey, and that is every other Sunday.
That's right. And
it was quite nice. It was a nice little one.
And obviously I'll be doing some more boot sale vlogs and that when the season rolls round. But we're not quite there yet. But give it a couple of months, it'll all kick in again.
Normally starts at Easter.
Yes, yeah.
Sometimes it starts before.
Sometimes it starts before that, yes, indeed.
Those are rather nice.
Those are nice, those ones.
Oh, you're going to have one too?
Yes, of course.
Well,
one left, so I better add. We're looking forward to doing that. Going to do that. Scream 7, we're going to go and see that, do a review. Lots of stuff. Ballamoran 2 is in action, nearly finished. Me and I can't remember what the company name is now. Kraken Media, we'll say because we're not sure. Are working on a wrestling channel together, so that's going to be good in February sometime. Lots of stuff's happening. Pushing forward.
Pushing forward.
That's right.
Things I'd like to know from anyone that's out there. Things to do in Glasgow for you and Budget Junior would be nice if anyone's got any ideas, recommendations of places to eat, fun places to go, quirky things. Because you like museums and art galleries. I don't know how much more of playgrounds and parks and things that Budget Junior likes. He likes a bit of an adventure. There's your retro stuff that you like, retro gaming, anything. Come on, people, let us know. Yeah,
if there's anything like that, let us know.
Yep.
Or any quirky shops you think would be cool to look in as well.
Yeah, anything that's a must. Even if it's a little bus journey away.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. So, because thanks to Google Maps, they are your friend.
Yes. Yeah, that is it. Have we got anything else to try?
We've got loads of stuff to try.
Can I have the box for that? Because what you're finding bits to try. These were, I think these were like £1.
Yeah.
In Home Bargains.
That's right.
This is now empty. It's sort of like the low fat stuff. But they are actually quite thick.
Yeah.
Compared to the other ones. So we had the Biscoff ones.
That's right.
Which are a bit chewy. And they're sort of like, reminds me a bit like of a refresher bar.
Yes, I wasn't really a fan.
But not.
You would think that the Biscoff one would be a similar...
But this was soft, as you could see, soft and squidgy. But not like the inside of a Milky Way.
No.
Because it was a bit more like as if it had gelatin in it. So it was very nice. It does gets rid of the chocolate fix.
Yes.
So, yes.
That's it. Oh.
And for only 76 calories.
That's right. Not too bad, not too bad.
Thank you very much.
That's right.
I'll hand that over to you.
Yes.
You like a Home Bargains. Home Bargains has loads of
love it.
You just have a wander in there and 2 days later you'll go back in there because you need to get something and like half of the stock is changing. Like, ooh, that's new. Ooh, that's new.
Do you mean 2 days later you leave?
Yeah, pretty much. But you can go to one of the bigger ones. The bigger ones are good. There's furniture in it. Well, what have we got?
We are going to try
Are these?
4D jelly sweet dinosaurs.
These are the Amos sweets. They sell peelable sweets, this company.
That's right.
Oh, Nugget's got out of his little house going, oh, you've opened a packet.
God, the smell is like very intense already.
So these, I love these because they're really, really shiny. Well, they do. I haven't got it anywhere near me and they are very strong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course, be portion wise, calorie wise, number wise. Check the labels.
Oh my God, that is the cutest little thing ever. Look at that, how cute is that? And they stand up.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a little T-Rex. Look at that, how cute is that? But they're so shiny, but they're almost like they're covered in a little, like a film of oil. They are for jelly.
Yeah.
I mean, you consider it moves if it was jelly, but they're quite firm.
They are, and it is literally like the old sweets back in the day, where, you know, what was it called? Constructor snack or something. It reminds me of that. Play with your food. Rah! Nom 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 nom.
Careful of the word.
Oh yeah.
The N word with the nom nom word.
Oh dear.
Because that's a food word. But how cute. How cute. How cute is it?
Oh, look at this one. Look at that.
What even is it?
What is it?
What is it? I love that kid on there.
I don't actually know which way that's meant to go. Is that like a really big T-Rex? There's another one that's like quite heavy set.
A bit of a thick boy.
The world's candy innovator, yeah.
It's just they're super shiny and they're very cute.
Yeah, honestly, they're very...
Unfortunately, they all kind of taste like they're the same flavour.
They all do taste the same, but there's meant to be different flavours, but they all taste the same so far. Have you tried that one?
Yeah, I did try the yellow one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're like the green one. The green one's supposed to be strawberry.
Yeah.
The pink one, that was a T-Rex's.
Yes.
It's supposed to be cherry. They kind of all taste the same, I suppose. Children with children would probably be able to tell you the taste buds difference because as adults we all our taste buds change.
That's right. But these are quite nice.
They're very cute.
I'll have one for the road.
Where are you going?
Ooh,
Off.
no.
I'm wondering why you're having one for the road. That's normally what you say when you have one before you go off.
I have two.
Yeah.
I have two. Right, there we go.
One for the road and then has two.
If they'll come back.
Spent 10 minutes in the bathroom earlier doing his hair. Walked out, put a hat on.
Yeah. Got to look nice for Mom. Right now.
You put a hat on. You spent ages brushing your hair and then put a hat on.
The next, this is like a budget brand one.
Yeah, those little dinosaurs, they have loads of different ones. They have like building block ones, they have seashells and things. So aimed at all manner of kids mainly. They're like 99p. These ones, that opening the packet, is a gummy mix.
Mix.
These are, I think those are about 35p, something like that. These are smaller. They are a smaller bag. So I can't remember what the grams was because I can't read silly grams.
No.
It's small.
Just be treat wise.
75 grams, whereas a normal like Haribo packet is about 200. Look at the last packet.
That's right.
Ooh, nice smell. Ooh.
Ooh.
down to grab 2. Love heart. Love heart. Not quite as red as a Haribo.
Mm.
Again, why cheaper sweets firmer?
I don't know. More gelatin?
Bottle.
Eagle baby!
The thing that puts me off with the heart,
Mm.
normally they like strawberry flavour.
Mm.
That was slightly blackcurranty.
Mm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
We'll try it. Nice one. I've still got that heart in my mouth. It's like Haribo that has been gone. A bit firm.
Very dense.
Bit firm.
Let's do it, Sean.
That was definitely blackcurrant flavour.
Yeah. Mm.
No, I can't remember for the one.
Quite good.
Nugget, what?
It's still not vape juice.
I think they was like, they're so shiny, they're covered in a film or something. You're like, that
Yeah.
tastes like vape juice. That's an honest opinion.
There you go.
But like pineapple vape juices, they have that artificial taste.
Mm.
Yeah. Who knows?
They're very firm.
They're very fun, yeah.
For the price, they were very good. They were only, the 4D ones were £1. The other
Mm.
ones were about 35p.
Oh, that's alright.
So
Yeah.
for 35p, that's pretty good.
Mm. That's not too bad. And you found these at the farm shop earlier
Today,
today.
these
Yeah.
are from the farm shop at Brambledown. They're Chubba Chups.
Yes.
And they look like the red things you get at Haribo.
Mm.
But these are pink.
Oh.
Catch the pinks if you can. Fabulously mellowy. They love to bounce everywhere. But squeeze one in your mouth and jump, jump, jump.
Ooh.
Is this where I do fun fact?
Go on.
Because you're normally the one that goes, fun fact. Salvador Dali designed that.
Yeah.
Salvador Dali designed the Chubba Chup.
Oh. Fun fact, did you know that Chubba Chups actually had their own
Oh, they're not that
version
squishy.
of what's names?
They're not that squishy. You can't tear them.
Pogs. That's all they did.
Version of what, lovely?
Pogs.
What, a little disc.
Mm. Mm. That is like, it's like a really dense marshmallow.
It's in between a marshmallow and a chewy.
Mm.
So they feel.
Really dense. Like, really. Yeah.
The feeling's almost like the inside of like a pencil, like a strawberry pencil.
Oh.
It's very, very fruity.
Mm.
Strawberry. It's a lovely flavour.
Mm.
Mm.
For £1.25, would you get them again?
For like flavour wise, I mean, I'm still chewing the same one. They keep you. I could keep one of these in my mouth for ages.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And the flavour is unreal.
Mm. It is nice.
The
Ooh.
choice between them and you know you have the red versions of these in Haribo. I go
Right.
for these.
Mm.
The
Ooh.
flavour, oh, the flavour is so good.
That is nice. That is
I've wanted
nice.
to chew it for ages.
Yeah, that's right. I reckon. So they are, you know, I think that's the idea, isn't it? Boing, boing. So you're boing in your mouth.
It's so lovely. That flavour alone is epic.
That is nice. That is nice. Did you want to try the Pepsi now? Or do you want to give your honest opinion because you haven't tried the Red Bull yet?
I had a mouthful of the Red Bull the other day. I don't particularly want to open that one. I want to open it tomorrow morning.
Alright, tell everyone what you think of the Red Bull that we tried the other day.
So, recap.
Recap.
This is the Red Bull. It is brown.
Brown.
That's what jumped out at me. I was like, oh, it's a brown one. It's cold brewed coffee.
Bob.
So you said, oh, it's got milk in it. It doesn't. It's clear.
Oh, no.
It's not. It's like, you know, like colours, that caramel
Yeah.
colour. It's very unusual to have a very strong coffee tasting fizzy drink, but I like it.
I liked it as well.
Because you was expecting me to hate it, because if you watch all of the other energy drink things that we've reviewed, we've done C4, Monster, Sneak, all of them.
Yeah, we've done all the popular brands and all the unpopular brands as well.
We've done that for years.
Yes.
That I like.
Which is rare. So we'll be on the lookout for more of those. Right, okay. So this is, I've had this knocking around for a couple of weeks.
Again, these are all from Home Bargains, apart from those Chubba Chub sweets, which are from Brambledown Farm Shop.
Yeah. And I've had this knocking around for a few weeks, because I was like waiting to review it with you.
2 weeks. Or a week and a half, actually.
Feels like longer. Okay, we're Pepsi Max Tropical. That's right. So let's have a little look. You've got to do the click. Oh, yeah.
It's a standard Pepsi Max click.
That's a beautiful click fizz.
Click fizz.
That's a beautiful click fizz. Here we
I
go.
reckon it's going to be Pepsi colour.
Oh, well, I don't know. Whoopa.
I don't know, at the moment it's no colour, it's just foam.
Foam of doom.
This is Kraken's Kraken glass. So good. Have a run.
Smells quite nice.
Give it over. Hold on a minute.
Hold on.
Go on then. No. I'm holding it at an angle how you're supposed to, poor thing.
For a person that's extremely accent prone, that's not the one I wanted.
It looks like Pepsi Max.
Have a sniff.
It smells like...
No.
It smells like Pepsi Max and Haribo's.
It does a little bit. It smells like if you dropped a load of sweets into some Coke or something, yeah.
It does. It smells like Pepsi Max and Haribo's. It tastes like Pepsi Max and Haribo's.
It does, yeah.
It tastes like... Excuse me. You have to have the all-important second sip.
Yes.
It tastes like Pepsi Max and Haribo's. I wouldn't say it was tropical flavour. It's one of those...
You do get a bit of mango at the edge.
It tastes like Pepsi Max and Haribo's. You know, you get like Haribo Star Mix. Yeah, either the ones in the blue packet or the ones in the red packet. They're your classic Haribo's. If you put a couple of different ones in your mouth and a bit of Pepsi Max, that's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say tropical.
No, it does taste like...
Crunchy croutons, Batman.
Yeah, no.
It tastes... I mean, they could have worked together and they've gone Haribo's and Pepsi Max flavour. People will be intrigued and disgusted all at the same time.
Yeah. But no, honestly, that just tasted like you say, it's sweet. But there is a bit of a mango edge to it, but not enough for it to be called like tropical, really.
Would you drink it again?
I would, yes, if it was on offer. I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to pay
I wouldn't go
money,
out of my...
like a lot of money.
Yeah,
for
I
it.
wouldn't go... If someone said, oh, I've got Pepsi Max, cherry Pepsi Max, or Pepsi Max Tropical, what are you going to go for? Cherry Pepsi Max. If I said I've only got Pepsi Max or the Tropical, I'd go for the Pepsi Max.
All day long, yeah.
So it's going to be... Yeah. It's not unpleasant. But I wouldn't go out of my way for it.
No, no. And here is something that is a big trend at the minute. KFC have got a lot of stuff on this as well.
Jaffa Cake's on it as well.
Yeah, and lots of other ones, and obviously Walker's now. The thing with the KFC one is, it's called Hot Honey. It's in KFC. I was expecting honey to be warm temperature, and it was not.
This is Walker's.
So this is where they've gone
hot
wrong on that
honey
one.
flavoured crisps.
Mm.
So that's the outside packet. The outside packet is quite sort of, well, Asian inspired.
You think so?
The buttons, yeah. There's a crane on there for starters.
Mm. Was it on the back? Was it on the back?
I know, you want to read that. I want to get an actual packet out. Flavours, this is the Flavours of the World range, so I've not seen any of these.
No.
Because I'm still very sore over the whole, the first time the Walkers did the create your own flavour thing,
Yeah.
and the winner got to win money, and they get their crisps saved.
I think they're still quite sore over it because,
Well, the winner was it fish and chips?
yeah,
It was, or was it full English breakfast?
I
It
don't
was
know.
something like that. You had the fish and chips, the full English breakfast, Cajun squirrel. You had all these flavours.
Cheeseburger, my favourite.
Yeah, these are all over different years. But
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
one that won it, and their flavour was going to be out there forever, wasn't. So I'm still pretty, sort of over that. Walkers, Lays, whatever.
I think that they did a wrong turn there.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, my favourite Lay's
Why
flavour.
have I got to spend the money on voting for a flavour so you can make money and never actually produce that flavour?
Yeah, like, and put it in the shops maximum 6 months.
It's actually quite a nice amount of crisps in there for a packet of crisps. We are looking at about
There.
just over half that.
Well done, you're learning. Shrinkflation is not a thing. We do not want it.
25
do not
grams.
want
And
it.
do you know how many grams there used to be when we was growing up in the
Go on.
90s? 30.
There you go.
That's quite a lot for a packet of crisps.
Mm.
They smell like crisps with a little bit of spice.
Oh, hello, sailor.
Like, oh, hello.
Hello. Mm. Yeah.
They are sweet.
Mm.
This is hot honey.
Mm.
They are sweet with a very slight warming at the end on the tip of your tongue. So it's not quite chilly. If you, however, do not like spice, you probably will find them spicy. We like spice. This is not spicy. Slightly warming, very slightly warming. But if you just give these to my sister, she would be dying about now.
These are really nice.
Sweet, but I can't taste actual honey flavour.
Can you not? I can.
I say sweet. It's really bizarre. So you know, like when you have sweet and sour food, like sweet and sour, from the Chinese, or I personally like a patia, which is a sweet and sour Indian dish. This actually does both. I think this would trigger the tick my boxes for sweet and savoury.
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely get a honey vibe, but the more you eat, the less it tastes like honey. The more it just tastes like sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
The initial few bites, you get honey, and then the sort of taste sort of just turns into sweet and hot.
Yeah. It's sweet. It's slightly warming and potatoey.
But Walkers, congratulations on upping your portion size in your bags again. I don't know if this was a fluke, but you gave me a decent bag of crisps for a change, so well done.
I mean, there's not a great deal of allergen bad things in this.
No?
It does say may contain milk, soya, mustard, wheat and other cereals containing gluten. So not friendly if you're celiac, gluten intolerance. But for me, who does like an intolerance towards almonds, that's fine.
Not pleasant.
You're finished, and I'm like, I'm not eating that many.
Oh, nice.
Coming in, crack on to. I like the packaging. Packaging is quite nice. It's got the. It's like Chinese and Thai artwork.
Yeah.
Where someone's going to say it's also this artwork or it's not. That's what I'm getting from it.
Yeah. But yeah, please let us know if you've tried these or any of the other ones. My favourite customised flavour of Walker's was the cheeseburger one, because one was pickle, one was cheese, and the other one was burger. And obviously the burger had a bit of bun taste to it as well. So you put the three together and it would taste like a cheeseburger. That was the magic of that particular one.
I did actually like the full English breakfast because you actually tasted bacon, egg, which was weird, beans, which you don't. I really liked them, but my favourite one was the fish and chip ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they had that sort of slight scampy lemon sort of flavour to them. I did try the Cajun squirrel and it was just like just paprika flavoured crisps to me.
Yeah. But that was they were old school, quite fun. Lay's, I think it was a few years ago, I had the mushroom soup flavour. They were nice. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really see myself as a crisp fan, but I do like a lot of crisps. Tackies I like, don't I? I like the medium flavoured tackies. They're nice.
Would you have these again?
I would, yeah.
Get more before they disappear.
Yeah, I would definitely have them again. But I'd need to be reminded to only have a few at a time, and then you get the honey hit, I think, a bit more. Otherwise it just tastes of sweet. But yeah, so that is definitely a recommendation with those. Try not to eat, and that's not even about portion size or anything, is the flavour sort of turned into just sweet after a while. Whereas if you only have a few at a time, you definitely get that honey burst.
For people that like putting crisps in their sandwiches, I'm trying to think what these would go well with. These would go well with something.
Ham and cheese.
No, I'm not feeling that at all.
Really?
The cheese pot just don't. I don't think that's going to
What
go.
about ham?
Unless you had a sharp, really sort of like in your face cheese, like a Stilton or something, which I'm not a fan of. But honey and Stilton go together quite well. I'm not too sure about the ham thing.
Oh, I think it would.
Probably.
I want to know if anyone's had a crisp sandwich lately.
Crisp sandwich. There's another little discussion to have. Would you put these in a crisp sandwich, and
That's
if you would
it.
put them with just crisps or something else?
Or what is your fantasy crisp sandwich? That'd be interesting. See, I want to circle back to pancake day and stuff like that before we go. But we do need to do a little bit of another review. I picked this up for Viking the other day. There's a new Squishmallow.
Neville.
Neville. What's he really called?
Sienna.
Sienna. It is more of a Neville, right?
It's Neville.
Yeah. So it's a unicorn cat.
We'll go with other unicorn cats.
Yes. Very cute. But this one you said needed more stuffing, but it is nice.
We're going to have a something, because I have 3 large Squishmallows. I have Dragonite from Pokemon.
Yes, that's it.
This is Eric. Now Eric is the same size as this one, but Eric is much more filled, and so is the Dragonite. These, Eric and the Dragonite were much more expensive.
Yes.
This is a budget version.
That's right.
But we still love Neville all the same.
That's right. I picked you up the Dragonite from HMB. Was it a couple of years ago now?
Not like Christmas just gone, the Christmas before, or birthday.
There you go.
Neville.
Yeah. So there you go. So what would you say? Was that one of your new favourites, or it's joined the family of Squish?
Well, I don't know when the last one was bought before then.
I'm not sure, but it's definitely joined the family of Squish, which is lovely. So it's very cute. But yeah, circling back to Pancake Day, what would you say it would be your fantasy pancake?
Right.
Oh,
Discussion.
I'm going to have some more
So,
Haribo Pepsi.
Traditional pancake day in the UK anyway are crepes. Crepe pancakes.
Oh, I thought it said grapes.
Crepes. And it is traditionally lemon and sugar. Other things have come across over the years. Bit of golden syrup. Nutella. There's another one.
Yeah.
There's standards.
Mm.
But then a lot of other people now want to have the sort of more American style pancakes in it.
Yeah.
But for me, I love sweet and savoury.
Mm.
And I like these. So mine would be, because I like the American pancakes with the bit of butter, smoky bacon, maple syrup. Absolutely love
Yeah.
it. And I'm wondering how a crepe would look like with that.
Oh. Mm. Maybe. But yeah, I think smoked salmon,
Ooh.
cream cheese, delicious. Lots of butter.
Do you want to Bellini them?
Yeah, okay. I'll have a Bellini. Don't know what those are, but yeah, sure.
Mini Dutch pancakes, so like
Yeah.
pancakes like
Mm.
that
Mm.
with smoked cheese,
Ah.
with cheese and smoked salmon on them. And
Nice.
normally with a little sprig of dill.
Oh, I know the ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what you are. So you're like smoked salmon,
Yeah,
cream cheese, bit of dill.
that's it. But if I was to pick, like, I think we did this ages ago and on the bench with good old Nick. But my fantasy pancake would have to be, I think now, would be very savoury but very sweet at the same time, you know. I'd have lots of chicken, maybe even shredded like chicken on the base. Oh
my god, you're already dripping.
I mean, yeah, it's like shredded chicken on the base of the pancakes. So you got a stack of 3 shredded chicken from chicken wings and thighs.
Hang on.
Oh
I
no,
need clarification.
go on.
Is this an American style pancake or a crepe?
Oh no, it's a big thick sausage. Son of a gun.
Yeah, I'm like, there's still not a pancake for pancake day.
Chicken, eggs, cheese.
I'm supposed to say you can have feathers in it now.
Bit of beef. Oh, thoughts.
Why? Sorry, but all I can just see is like, at the end of the day at the restaurant, the scraping's bin at the moment. Because you're like chicken, eggs,
Yeah.
bacon, beef, and I'm like, oh no, this to me looks like the scraping's bin. This is like a restaurant's food waste bin.
Why do people, honestly, am I the only person that bacon as well?
Yeah,
And
but you're like,
rashers of
put
bacon.
beef on there, and I'm like, see, in my head, well, for this particular.
And some apple sauce as the
Oh, stop now,
sweet.
stop now.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it, guys?
So that's
Come
fine
on.
if you're doing a Yorkshire pudding wrap. But see, what I can think of is, let's say we make you slightly thickened crepes.
Right.
Let's say they're about that big. And we
Right.
just give you a little stack of those. And we give you a bowl of these things. And you just use one of those to use as a eating device. Pick up a few bits, dunk it in some sort of sauce and chuck the whole thing in your mouth. Because you're taking, you know, like, the crepe that we have, and instead of being able to put something on it and fold it up into 4 and eat it, or like, however you want to eat your crepe,
Yeah.
you're like, no, just put the scrapings of the dinner in there.
Terrible.
I'm going to chuck in a couple of prawns, some peas. I mean, I like it when people are doing the crepes and they're like putting it in and folding it out to make a little parcel. Sort of like a couple of the shops are trying to big it up on the adverts like that. Waitrose in particular has done that. But I'm like, what wonderful things can you put in there? I love the whole cherry pie filling and raspberry ripple ice cream. And both my mum and my sister said it was my other sister that was that. And I went, oh, I kid you not, mine is that.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid and growing up, that's what I wanted as a pudding one year for my birthday.
Yeah.
And my mum had to go everywhere to go and find this tin of cherry pie filling. She just told that story and then thought it was my other sister. I'm like, no, it was me.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah. See, my mum always used to get confused. I swear it was one of my other brothers that liked Black Forest Gatto. And I just liked Gattos. You know, but every year, it was like every other year, it'd be potluck. Some years I'd actually have a chocolate Gatto, which I loved.
Yeah.
And some years I'd end up with a Black Forest one. I'd have to like peel the cherries and that off.
You not like the cherries?
Not when I was younger. It was a very strong flavour, wasn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's really beautiful. No, but if you was making yourself like a crepe parcel of some sort, what sort of thing would you want to go in here?
Nice big slab of Viennetta.
You're so right.
That's it. That's, hello sir. You get the waiter come along. I've brought your pancakes, sir. Ooh, loved it. Slice up the Viennetta, thin slices, all on top of pancakes. Ooh, decadence, absolute decadence. And then I'm gonna call it the truck stop pancake special. It's like 3 pancakes, thin sliced Viennetta, and then around the edges there's about 10 Ferrero Rochers.
So I'm sort of like feeling.
Can you imagine that pancake combo? That'd be awesome. Oh.
I'm feeling some sort of like cinnamon type of pancake. Yeah, cinnamon. With some sort of, like the sort of Italian like pastry cream.
Yeah.
And some sort of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Some sort of coffee, make it sort of like some sort of tiramisu type of like pancake, and then you like have it was sprinkled with like powdered chocolate over the top.
That's nice. That's nice.
Cocoa powder. Yeah.
Mm.
You have to look up posh crepes now. And I also like when you do banana and like a caramel sauce, like a banoffee pie.
Yeah, now that would be awesome. Banoffee pie mix on top of a pancake.
We are talking crepes, so we're not talking
salty caramel. Oh.
Salty caramel. Just sprinkle some sea salt over it. How about some of that posh smoked sea salt?
Oh, smoked sea salt. Lovely.
Yeah, smoky caramel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's it.
I want to try the salty caramel Viennetta. That's something I need to do.
Oh.
It's going to be delicious.
We have no room in the freezer, so you can't.
I want to make a new channel called Viennetta and Noodle Tasting. It's just going to be...
What? It's just going to be you eating like 3 different flavours of Viennetta. Because that's all they do.
Hark!
Well, it's a salty caramel on original, and if you're lucky, a mint one.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, it's not for me. I think that was overdone it as a child. Did that.
See, you definitely suffer from that.
I do, yeah.
I not so much when I was a child, but when I was like not very well off, skint would be the word. And all I survived on was either potato wedges, or spag bowl, or I think there was a couple of other like really weird dishes that all I ever had, and when I was really skint, and it's like, oh yeah, and like potato pie and jack potato. There's certain things that I've only just got used to eating again and enjoying, because I was like, oh, I don't think potato wedges are never gonna get back, because every time I have a potato wedge, it just makes me feel sad.
It makes you feel sad. At least they're Kraken's ones, because Kraken's ones are like glass.
Yes.
They're so crunchy. And
there is that.
And Zach's ones, when Zach makes them, because he like covers them with like crushed up Doritos. And
yeah,
stuff.
that
So
is.
you quite like a Zach.
Yeah,
that's
slightly
they are
different.
the only wedges you'll eat.
Yeah, I don't really like wedges. But spag bowl, I'm all right with now. But yeah, that was doom. Oh, and porridge. I like porridge again. Spent years eating porridge with oats with just water. It's not fun.
For me, where I cook, I have like been cooking for a long time. So I used to make an awful lot of different things. So we weren't always eating the same stuff.
Yeah.
Because growing up as a kid, 80s and 90s, especially I had sisters and things. Our basic meals were sort of like anything that was either mince or sausage. And my mum, bless her,
big fan of the show.
Yes, my mum is a big fan of the show. But one of my favourite things growing up was a sausage castle.
Yeah, right.
So you got like your bowl, and you have a mashed potato in the middle.
Mm.
You normally have 2 sausages that were cut in half, so you had 4 little bits, and they were stuck in to make like turrets.
All
So it
right.
looked like that, and then you had a moat of tomato soup on the outside,
Mm.
and that is a sausage castle, and that is how my mum managed to make something really like very cheap.
Yeah.
Feed the kid that made the kid go, oh no, not this again, because it
Yeah.
was done differently. Because
Yeah.
this week, the whole of the week, we're having sausage and potatoes in all of its forms. One day was with onion gravy, mash, and perhaps some vegetables.
Yeah.
The other day it was the sausage castle. Another day it would be sausage and chips.
Yeah.
You know, it was a.
See, I was brought up on Bernard Matthews is my friend. I love Bernard Matthews. See, Bernard.
You were rich.
No, we weren't.
We could not afford Bernard Matthews. That was expensive.
I had the drummers.
No, they were so expensive
Beautiful.
growing up.
They're
for
beautiful.
us.
The drummers.
We didn't have that. We didn't even have chicken nuggets because they was expensive.
The Bernard Matthews drummers. I miss them so. And you know what else I miss? The Bernard Matthews joint.
I like that, the turkey one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that like weird ring of like skin fat.
Not
Which around the outside.
not that.
Weird round the ring. Around the side.
Yes. Yeah, it had like the weird ring of fat, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful, and that's what I miss. Because I think my mum used to literally just cut one in half, put it on the plate, and put some mash. But I really miss those drummers, and I think, you know, this is where I want to have strong words with Jamie Oliver, because it's probably his fault. Jamie Oliver, if you're watching, because of the fact you got rid of Turkey Twizzlers, that means that Bernard Matthews stopped doing the drummers. All right. So I want to make sure that you turn around and you say to Bernard Matthews, you want those drummers back.
Where is it? You went fuzzy.
Oh, right, don't worry about
Still
it.
fuzzy.
I want my drummers, and I want my big joint of Bernard Matthews nommy stuff. I don't care if it's unhealthy. I want Turkey Twizzlers. I want Finder's pancakes. Can't get them anymore. You only get the rubbish rip-off ones that are just
They're
about...
exactly the same, apart from they don't contain horse.
Yeah, maybe I like a bit of equine. Anyway, Jamie Oliver, get it sorted out. I want my Bernard Matthews turkey drummers back.
Don't even get me
I'm watching
started
you,
on the whole
I'm watching
Jamie
you.
Oliver thing.
You know, Jamie Oliver, during COVID, you know what he said? If you can't afford a TV, you should sell it and then just sit, you know, and just sit there and be miserable. And it's on record, it's still there. He's swept that under the carpet nicely, hasn't he? Eh? But actually, he hates poor people.
Well, he grew up. He grew up on a working farm that still, to my knowledge, does that. But because of his ties, that farm now does a lot better than what it ever has done, which is good, and that's brilliant, because that's British farming is really important.
Yes.
But not everyone can afford British farming products.
No. You know...
Not everyone has a budget, and then if you go, well, because when he did a thing called the Meals on a Budget.
Yeah.
And that was hang on.
Yeah,
I need to get this one.
We're going to get to the same point, so I'm going to
get this because he said he's going to make one joint last for 4 meals. Brilliant, excellent. So you just grab a leg of lamb, and bearing in mind at the time, I think a whole leg of lamb that he'd got was something like £30, and I was just like, what family is going to afford to buy that? What person on benefits is going to afford to spend 30 quid on a joint of meat, and that every ingredient he had was not something you could pick up in every single shop? They were weirdly specialist versions of, like, you can always get certain things.
And his answer is, oh, it's just in your cupboard, isn't it?
It's just in your cupboard.
No, it's not.
It's not just in your cupboard.
It's not just in
not
your
everyone has fenugreek. Not everyone has, like, well, not everyone even has chilli.
No.
I'm alright, thank you. just for a moment. So yeah, no, not everyone can afford to have an entire leg of lamb. And I remember, I don't know where the post has gone, but there was a lady who was a nurse she was going through cancer treatment at the time. Just put how much she loved him and all that. And when he put that out, she did a sort of like it was before Reddit. I'm sure it was before it. She put this weird little sort of point across and put it online of how her in her position, being that she was an out of work NHS nurse who was going through all of the cancer treatments, how she could not afford things like that, and how on earth did he have the right to tell people that everyone can afford this?
Yeah.
What little la-la land did he live in? But
That's
I
right.
think that post is long gone.
Well, yeah, because they sweep these things under the carpet, all the negative press. They don't want anything to happen to poor old Jamie. He's the poster child for school dinners. Blah,
Well,
blah,
he's
blah.
not, because every school child in the world, in the UK, from the Turkish Wisdom moment onwards, does not like him.
No, and do you know what? They vilified this poor mum, and she didn't have that much money. And hand on heart, if you're skint, and it's the only thing you can give your child, and you're trying to, it was half a leftover Happy Meal, and that he didn't eat the night before. And she's obviously thought, right, we haven't got that much money, there's no food, but it's half a thing. And then they went to school with it, and it ended up in the Sun paper, vilifying the lady and everything. I'm sorry, if all I had was £3 and I wanted to see my child smile and have a nice lunch, I would put that bloody Happy Meal in that lunchbox.
Unfortunately, you can't do stuff like that because they're banned products.
Exactly, thanks to Jamie Oliver. But yeah, honestly, I'm just saying, if I wanted to make my child smile, and I only had £3, and they didn't eat it all because they were full, and then I go, all right, have it the next day. So that's the only thing in the cupboard. What are you gonna do?
There's my other little
Because
one.
not only would you get in trouble for not giving them a lunch, if they came in with nothing, you get in trouble. It's devil's advocate. So if you don't give them anything, you get in trouble. If you give them that, you get in trouble too. I was brought up on bloody sugar sandwiches and flipping banana sandwiches and stuff. You know, I think you'd be vilified if you turned up to school now with a sugar sandwich or a banana sandwich or something. You know.
You feel better now?
I do.
Because I forgot my point that I was going to make. That's gone.
Right. Also, another thing that Jamie Oliver does, and a lot of the other supposed celebrity chefs that do this whole a leg of lamb will do you 4 dinners, is they go, oh yeah, but this meal only costs this much, this meal only costs this much, and this much, and they divide it up. I'm sorry, that's not how the real world works.
Yes and no. It does. That's how you. I've worked in catering. That is how much actually does work like that.
Yeah, but for an average family,
but
they're not going to budget that, are they?
When you have specialist ingredients that you don't keep in your cupboard, that's an addition.
Yeah.
And you may only ever use it that one time.
Yeah.
So you end up with like, I don't know, an ingredient either goes off or you're never going to use again. And it sits there, and then one day your great grandchildren go for your cupboard and ask what this weird herbs is in the back of the cupboard.
But yeah, that's what grinds.
Why is there a weird nut in here? Like, oh, that's a nutmeg.
Yeah.
Yeah, not many people keep that. Not many people like cooking like that. Most people just want to, chuck something in the air fryer, in the microwave, job done.
That's it.
A lot of people don't actually know how to cook. A lot of people don't have time to cook.
That's right. And this is the whole thing that gets on my nerves. Like, you can't really divide up a meal like that.
I remember what I was going to say, by the way.
It takes a lot of skill to go, oh, this meal's going to, I'm going to spend £40 on a lamb joint, and I'm going to divide it up into how much each meal's going to cost for each person. That's not an average person's skill. I'm not going to, oh yeah, I bought a £40 lamb joint. Each meal's going to cost, so that meal's going to cost £2 for me, £2 for you, £2, and then the other bit's going to cost £3. That's a lot harder, and like you say, all these different extras
No,
for each different bits.
Most people would just go, I've got this much money to get shopping with for the whole week. It must include however many dinners. That's how it's done.
That's right.
But my point that I would, it was pushed out of my brain by you ranting.
We've got it back now.
People that are on lower benefits, when they have children at school, their children get free school meals if you're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing there that gives children a free pack up for children that have anxiety about eating hot food.
That's right.
Because dealing with adults, I deal with adults that have some sensory issues. Some people do not want to eat food that's not been prepared at home.
That's right.
But there isn't anything extra given for that.
No. If anything, that's been taken away.
Another one is the people that do, the kids that do take this free school meal a day, and you know with a lot of them that is the only meal that they're going to get, barring maybe if they're lucky enough to attend a breakfast club for free as well, is that what do kids get when it's the weekend and it's school holidays? That's when they don't get anything additional. I know that children under 5, I think they give them, I don't know if they still give milk tokens, but I know they give fresh vegetables. If you want to buy veg and stuff.
Yeah.
you were getting those. But other countries do all of their school food is covered by their governments. So if a child didn't want a hot meal, there was actually sort of like an alternative, like a sandwich or something else. But we don't do that.
No. Which I think is a shame.
Marcus Rashford, who's just now, Marcus Rashford, was, I don't know if he still was a Man United footballer, tried to do a lot of countering to, not so much countering Jamie Oliver, but the whole children should actually should be fed while they're at school. They shouldn't have to pay for a lot of their food and things like that, because Manchester's, some of the areas in Manchester are quite poor. It's going across everywhere in the country at the moment, so I can't just say Manchester. Is that not everyone can afford to send their kids off with a school-friendly meal, thanks to Jamie Oliver. Not everyone, when we was kids, a sandwich, some sort of chocolate bar, some crisps, if you're lucky, a bit of fruit.
If you're lucky, yeah.
If you're lucky. And now, it's the lunch police at school.
That's right, yeah.
They go through everything. They said they can't even, some schools have completely banned peanut butter or anything with peanuts in it. Because one kid has got an allergy. I'd rather they had that full-on ban of that product just to protect the kid having a nut allergy myself. But it makes it really hard then, because peanut butter is quite cheap. And then it goes into the other food that I don't eat. I don't eat jam sandwiches because that's the food that I was always given if I had to have a packed lunch for school or for a trip. It was always a jam sandwich, and I can't stand jam sandwiches.
Right, that's it. So that's it. So never off a Viking a jam sandwich. PB&J's alright.
Yeah, I like peanut butter and jam, but I like lemon curd sandwiches.
Lemon curd, yeah.
I like a lemon curd sandwich, but not a jam sandwich.
No.
But no, there's just too many children that don't actually get fed.
Yeah, and like you were saying before, even feeding children during the school period of time, and then what happens to them, so if it's a very low class family or whatever word you want to use these days, how can they afford, there has to be things in place for them to be able. Yeah, there's food banks and stuff like that. But that's
There's
not really.
There's community food projects like the likes of Olio.
Mm,
There's your local Facebook pages.
but it's not 100% reliable, though,
No,
is it?
it's not.
No,
You can't
so-
guarantee.
you can't guarantee, no.
Your community food app or whatever has got that food that's come from a supermarket.
so-
You can't guarantee.
No.
And also, we tried a Too Good to Go bag from our local Aldi.
That's right.
Which
Yeah.
was a small box. We paid £3.50 for it.
Yeah.
But I was expecting a bit of, maybe some of yesterday's bread products.
Ham, things like that.
Anything. But it was kind of just filled with vegetables.
Yeah.
So it's like £3.50 for packets of herbs
Yeah.
and things like that, and vegetables. We used what we had, actually. We did
Yeah.
pretty well with that.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would get them too often. But Lidl's used to do
Mm,
a box. And it was all at there, when packets of veg had split.
that's it.
And stuff like that. And they'd have these, and they were £1.50. They were huge boxes of vegetables.
That's right.
And I've not seen Lidl's doing for ages. But if supermarkets did them, people might be able to afford fresh vegetables.
That's
a bit
it.
more.
That's it. And anything like that is helpful. But yeah, getting back to what I'm saying is that unfortunately they sort of put a bandage on these problems, but it doesn't always. It's always going to leak through because there's not enough attention. It's always like, oh yeah, make sure while they're at school they're okay. While they're at school they're okay.
Yeah, but
But
when
then
they've got
after-
a week, when they have like the half terms, like a week off or
Yeah.
2 weeks off, and then the summer holidays, which is another nightmare.
Then you've got thousands of kids in the country that only have one meal a day
Yeah.
because they're not. Yeah. So there is big problems, and like you say, food banks and stuff like that. But it's not reliable because you might run out of stamps. Somebody else might get to the products on Olio first.
Or you're given a food care package or something from your local place, and it includes things that either you don't like
Yeah,
or you have no idea what to do with.
that's right.
Whenever I've come across someone that's had them, there's always like a can of chickpeas in it.
Yeah.
Not many people will know what the heck you do with chickpeas.
I mean, if you know what to do with them, it's
That's
awesome.
brilliant. That's brilliant.
You make some hummus and that, make lots of hummus and stuff like that. But not everyone
I would
knows.
just go straight into hummus. And the fact that if you go to, let's say, go to Aldi, I'm going to pick that because it's the cheapest. They do the Mexican food kits, so you get the
Yes.
fajita kits and you get like enchilada kits, burritos. So
Yeah.
you get an enchilada one, which goes with chicken. So you can either put, not really get packets of already cooked chicken like that you snack on, as you do.
Carry on.
Why are you making funny faces?
No, carry on.
So you can either use fresh chicken, the cooked chicken, while you're doing weird faces. He's gonna fart.
I farted.
He farted. And you do your mix and you put your sauce and stuff in it. Put your chickpeas in and it bulks out something like that. It just that I know I've tried. It goes
Yeah.
well with that. You can add them to chili.
That's it.
I've never tried it with spaghetti bolognese. I can't imagine it would be much different. But it will bulk out something. So if you can only make something small and you need it to go a little bit further, try putting your chickpeas in.
Yeah. Or,
And you can put the water in as well.
you know,
Because that's aquafaba. That is, if you're vegan, you'll know what aquafaba is. The liquid from the chickpeas in the can is an egg substitute for people that are vegan.
sounds like, Aquaman's knackered old half brother.
I would say it's like
Aqua Fiber Man.
it's the woman that does the voice for like Sisu, the dragon in like Raya and the last dragon, which her name is Aquafina. That's Aquafaba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like we were saying, I mean, we always do, don't we? We always add extra veg to things to bulk them out.
I like a tray bake.
Tray
So the
bake.
tray bake, you got your baking tray. For my favourite one of my favourite ones is a sausage and bean supper. So that is, yeah, but you do that, but it doesn't actually contain baked beans.
Okay.
Alright. So it's sweet potato chunks, onion,
Yeah.
I put cannellini beans in it.
Mm.
You can put haricot beans in it. You can put chickpeas in it. You can put all of the above. With your sausages, something like smoked paprika, and then you put like a bit of barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
and you cook that bit tinfoil over it. I've got loads of recipes for various different versions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Chuck that in the oven, and you can just, keep an eye on it. Make sure you don't burn the house down. But that is your whole meal. In
Yeah.
a tray, cooked in one lot.
They are great. They are
Brilliant.
great. Yeah, no, anything like that can sort of bulk out a meal. And obviously, the thing is, I think
And they're a good source of protein.
yeah, as society is always like everything needs to be perfect. Unfortunately, I don't think so. Veg and things like that, you're going to cut up and chuck in something. It doesn't need to look nice. So always go for the wonky options because number one, you're bound to get a bigger portion, yes, of those. And number two, they taste just the same and they're cheaper. Number three.
And if you're lucky enough to get a bag of wonky carrots that they're all like little, and you've got kids, just give them a scrub. Don't peel them. Just give them a scrub and go, I'm hungry. Go, carrot. Have a crunch.
You're talking about the child with a scrub. Been out in the field all day.
Been out in the field.
Now that's what I was going to say to you is another thing is, and it's a myth now. Everyone's going, is this real? You didn't go home until I didn't really like playing out and stuff.
We didn't go home till the lights turned on.
Exactly, and yes, it was a real thing.
A real thing.
It was a real thing.
It was a real thing. Is you come home when the street lights come on. Yes, that was one of my rules as a kid.
Yeah.
When the street lights come on, you had to be home.
That's it. Yeah.
And when you've got I can look back and go, yeah, my dad was definitely autistic and ADHD of some sort. He knew exactly what second as lights went on.
Yeah.
It's like you're late. How did he know? You're in like a room in a terrace house. You can't see a street light. How do you know?
Yeah, I wasn't really one of those kids. I stayed at home in the nice safe house and played on my Game Boy. Christopher Ransom, you owe me 4 AA batteries. Right now.
I was out building boats, building carts covered in mud, playing in all sorts of dirt.
Mm.
I was.
Yeah, see, I used to do mud pies and stuff like that in my back garden. Where it was
Oh, no, I used to build like boats and stuff in my mate's garden, and then we'd take it down to the beach and put his baby brother in there, and then push it out into the water as it sunk.
I used to so back, in my mum's garden right at the back, where my old cats, buried, poor old Ranger,
Oh.
and there used to be like the baby bath. So I'm guessing it was my mum's old bath that she, 20 washes later, and there used to be like frozen tadpoles in there. So I literally used to smash open the tadpoles, get them out of that, and then I would do all the weird scientific experiments and watch them grow and stuff.
Oh right, not like I'm going to splice them.
Yeah, no, I used to write down day one, and I'd look at what they look like and stuff like that. And then my mum was like, "Oh my God, there's thousands of toads and frogs in the backyard." We bred all these tadpoles.
Yeah.
Also, another thing is my brother got me a science kit for my 10th birthday, and no one. I mean, it's only just gone now. About maybe a year ago, there was a brown patch with no grass grew for months, years and years and years, where I was playing on this chemistry set that he got me, and I literally boiled it up, and put every single thing in there, and it literally started flaming up with all sorts of weird stuff, and then I chucked it on the garden.
I think I had the same set, and when you look at it now, if you look back at a 1980s chemistry set,
And a Bunsen burner and everything.
it had all manner of very scary stuff that you would not even see anywhere near a chemistry set.
No, I think I did more chemistry that year.
I mean, if you go back even further, I think one chemistry set had uranium in it, like in the 1950s or something like that. There was one that had radioactive material in there.
Awesome.
No.
What are you up to? Glowing in the dark.
I bring you love.
Joy.
Oh
dear.
This is like the longest
No.
tea talk. Have we done a tea talk this long before?
Yes, we
I need a
have.
second cup of tea.
No.
I drink all my tea. It's
I
good
don't know.
again. I've got a bit left.
But yeah, that
It's
was
cold anyway.
a reference from the Simpsons X-Files crossover. Just in case you don't remember where that's from.
What, I bring you love?
Yeah, I bring you love and joy.
That's
And
when they saw an alien, but
that's
wasn't.
it. No, well, you know.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert for a 30-year-old cartoon. Mulder and Scully end up investigating
It was
Mr. Burns. It's always Mr. Burns.
Yes, and they were like, why was his eyes like that? Because he has big eye drops to make his eyes get big. Well, why is his voice like that? Because he had his throat scraped. And why was he saying nice things? Because he was high on pain relief medication. Why is he going to the dark? Well, he works in a nuclear factory.
That's right, yeah. Before we go, obviously, I have recently finished Killer Frequency. The whole playthrough's on YouTube now. I unfortunately did not get the good ending.
Why didn't you get the good ending? What happened in that bad ending?
I'm
Tell
not
everyone.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Tell everyone.
People have to watch. I forgot one thing, and I'm not going to tell people why, because they have to watch when I try and get the good
Yeah,
ending.
I'm just scared for my life.
And also, obviously, now I've got the time, in the next couple of weeks maybe, I'll probably do a full playthrough of Until Dawn at some point. So streaming during the day is going to be a thing, I think, for a bit.
Yeah. After your housework.
After the housework, yeah.
And your admin work.
And my admin work. And my YouTube training. And everything.
And your mental health walks.
And my mental health works, yeah. So I'll get up at 5 a.m. so I can fit everything in.
Excellent. That's the spirit.
God help me.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
So yeah, next week we should be doing some streaming and stuff. So please do donate to the show.
Like...
I'm hoping to pick up Resident Evil 6 as well at some point, so fingers crossed. But yes, thank you very much for watching Tea and Talk today, and the highs and lows of today's episode.
And the rants.
And the rants. And the bants.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to talk about before we...
New link tree to come.
Yes, I have finally... Now, the missus has badgered me into this. I was...
3 years. 3 years.
3 long years.
I've been into this for 3 years.
And how long did it take me? About half hour.
3 years.
About half hour.
But in a good note, for everything I've been asking him for the last 3 years, gradually, like a year ago, 2 years ago, they're all going to come and start happening from now.
Mm-hmm.
It's brilliant. So I've got all this stuff to look forward to.
All the things that you want me to do and get finished, I'll do it.
Yay. Excellent.
You know what they say?
I don't know.
Happy wife, happy life.
Also, God give me strength.
But yeah, I have been going on the mental health walks that do help, but it's one of these things where it's quite contemplation, so sometimes it does make you emotional, so you have to be, you're not just going to go for a walk and go, hey, everything's great.
You come in, I go, have you cried today? And I'm like,
No.
You alright?
No. So yeah, mental health walks, obviously you have to be open to letting out bad mental health.
Yeah, well, walking is good for you. It gets your blood pumping. It's one of those, it goes into, they kind of call it like the mind, when you're in the shower, it's like a faultless task. There's not a great deal of thinking that goes into it because you go onto autopilot, same as when you go for a walk. So it allows your brain to unlock itself and sort of start to process things and categorise things and helps you cope with them.
That's right.
That's if you're able to do such stuff. Sometimes people don't have the confidence to go out for a walk by themselves. Some people have quite a bit of anxiety. Some people are actually mobility-wise can't go and do that sort of stuff.
But a good friend of mine actually did say this. I'm not going to mention their name because they won't want me to. But a good friend of mine has actually gave me the recipe for counteracting a lot of these things, which is like compartmenting the tasks. And there is apps and stuff on there, but you can write it out yourself. So
Not everything works for everybody, though.
not everything works for everyone, but this definitely worked for me.
Yeah.
First step, get dressed. Second step, wash your face.
Or
Third step,
order. Whatever order.
whatever order. Fourth step, go down the stairs. Fifth step, put clothes on. You know, and then
How many times are you putting clothes on?
coats on, coat. And then another step is to open the door. And then another one is to walk a little bit outside and then walk a little bit more and then, you know, you'll get to your destination. But that worked for me.
Yeah.
Cutting the tasks up into micro tasks.
There is a website, so if anyone wants to do micro tasks, it's called
Yes.
Goblin Tools. You can put a task in there and you could ask and tell it how spicy you want it. So like neuro spicy. So if you want that one task broken down into more steps, or if you was doing something larger, like you needed to, I don't know, I think one of the examples that I saw was you needed to plan an event. And it did that, and it broke it down and it sorted it out for you, so you didn't have to sort of think of things. It gave you them, and you could take away things you didn't want in your lesson. So Goblin Tools is very good, especially if you're neurospicy.
Yeah, I'll try and remember to put a link in the description. So thank you very much everyone for watching. Look after yourselves.
Keep well.
Keep safe.
Much love.
I'll see you in the next vlog,
Video.
stream,
Movie.
or short. Bye for now.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye,
Bye, bye, bye, bye, bye, bye, bye.
bye, bye, bye.
Bye.